What's up, guys? It's your girl Ken's back with Gratefulness Vlogs 2.0. Kind of like that. That could be a new intro. We'll see. Last week, I challenged you guys to take a lot of time for yourselves and really incorporate the things that you love to do. I took my own advice for the very first time, and instead of making studying my entire life, which last week it was 14 hours, I incorporated it into my daily, so that way I got to do things that I really like to do. I got to go to Disneyland with my best friends. I got to go snowboarding with a lovely group of people. Thank you, Shannon, for planning that. We love you. And I also got to go running, even though it was in moderation. So with that being said, let's get into our stats of the week. This week I did ice skating for an hour and I kept up with all of my ice skating challenges. Last week I only ran a mile, but I hit a new PR and that was my goal. I actually snowboarded for 10.19 miles and did 5 runs, which is the most runs I've ever completed in my adult career of snowboarding. So yay! And this week I got a way better grade on my test. Huzzah! Even though C's get degrees, I will be getting something more. Hopefully. This week, one of my biggest takeaways is that most things are mental. If you believe you can't do something, you absolutely cannot. And if you believe you can do something, you absolutely can. I almost had a mental breakdown while I was snowboarding on the mountain. And even though I had somebody talk me out of it, it was such a mental game. I was so tired and defeated and ready to go home. And I was already completing an extra run that I didn't want to. But this person really helped put into perspective that if you don't think that you can do it, you can't do it. And I was ready to call a snowmobile. But by the grace of God, I got up on my snowboard with tears in my eyes and I made it down the mountain. And I think that sometimes we just need that extra push, whether it's an outside force or an internal one. You got to remember that you're capable of doing hard things regardless of if you want to or not. So it all comes down to the want. It's not about a capability. If you think you can, you really can. God is good. I am grateful, and I will see you guys next week for an update.